guys, welcome to the mid video of the Invisalign treatment. I'm Shivani Trehan and this is my channel Social Cravings. Now I already have 3 videos which were posted earlier on the Invisalign treatment. In the first video I talk about why I decided to go for this treatment. In the second video I show you the procedure and my tooth extraction since one tooth got extracted. And in the third video, I talk about what came in the Invisalign kit. And this is the fourth video. Now, I am exactly in the middle of my treatment. I was to get 28 aligners in total. I'm done with 14 aligners and 14 aligners are still to go. So currently, I'm on the first aligner of the second set of the 14 aligners. So I'm here just to share my experience till now with the entire treatment. So I'm going to be talking about all the pros and cons of getting this treatment. So firstly, each aligner has to be worn for a minimum of 18 to 22 hours. Yes, and you're only allowed to take them off during meal times. And you have to wear them for each set has to be worn for about 10 to 14 days. So if you're wearing them for say 22 hours a day, then you can wear them only for 10 days. Otherwise, anything less than that, you have to wear them for about 14 days. So yeah, so because you have to wear them like all the time, it gets a little annoying and a little uncomfortable, especially because you have to wear them like through the night. So that takes a little time getting used to. And there's always the temptation of wanting to just take them off. Secondly, like I have these slight attachments on my teeth, so every time I wear the braces, it kind of gives like a very weird structure to the mouth. It's sort of like protruding out, but I guess that would be the case if you would be wearing any other braces as well, right? So another issue that sort of cropped up for me was that I developed a lisp. Now that's not cool, right? Especially for someone like me who's shooting all the time, who's talking on videos, talking on stories to you guys, and what if like you want to go on a date or something? That's not cool, and it can be so weird and make you uncomfortable, conscious. And even with video shoots, I had to do so many retakes, it's not even funny. So every time I had to go for an event, or if I had to step out with my family or friends for a meal, and I'm talking about pre-COVID times, I would have to make a special trip to the washroom to take my aligners off so that I could eat something at the event or have lunch or dinner. And in terms of alcohol and juices, I think most of the drinks are okay to have with the aligners on, but just don't have anything with extreme temperatures. Like don't have very hot teas or coffees with it. And definitely do not have red wine with your aligners on. Another thing I noticed that started happening definitely after the aligners and after all the attachments on my teeth was that food started sticking to my teeth. So every time I'm having a salad or anything, actually anything, I have food stuck in between my teeth and on my teeth and around the attachment. So that gets really embarrassing and it gets really weird, and I think that's like the most annoying part for me, because at least like during COVID times I wasn't stepping out, but what if you are out and you're sitting with someone, and again like what if you're on a date or something, and imagine like you're having a meal and then you have all this food stuck on your teeth. It's so weird and embarrassing, right? And because of all of this, I feel that my teeth have even become more yellow. Like if you are having Indian food with a lot of haldi, like a lot of turmeric in it, just don't wear your aligners immediately, because then your aligners will tend to go all yellow, and because those are yellow and then you're wearing them on, then your teeth will also look more yellow. But even like naturally, I thought my teeth had started becoming a little more yellow than usual, and yeah, but the doctors told me that this would go by the end of the treatment because they would like kind of give me a clean up or whatever. So with this whole deal of, the food sticking on my teeth and with the yellowness of my teeth, in the whole process, I became very conscious of my smile. While shooting my style videos, I would just want to take the aligners off because also my mouth would be protruding. Because of this stuff sticking on my teeth, I wouldn't smile in videos, especially when I had to go shoot food videos. It becomes a huge problem because I've taken one bite and then I want to talk about the food or how it tastes, and I can't do that because there have been times that I've come back and I've seen shots that with so much food on my teeth, and it looks very unpleasant, especially for someone who's a presenter and a content creator. It can be quite problematic. Another thing that I definitely want to mention is that if I don't wear my aligners for a day, like even a day or two, I feel the teeth start shifting back to their original position, slowly, because after 2 days when you put your aligner on, firstly they would be a little tight and it would be a little painful, which means that your teeth have shifted back. And this also scares me because I feel that what happens after the entire treatment is done, like will all the teeth be in their own position, like will they stay like that forever or will they start shifting again? Like I hope I'm not on aligners for the rest of my life. Like that is something I do not want. I mean, that's a question that you definitely want to put to your dentist again. So I believe, like for example, in my treatment I have a set of 2 or 3 retainers along with my package, which is basically to hold the teeth in position even after the treatment is done. But again, please check with your dentist for how long will the entire procedure be, even with the retainers. Also guys, a big piece of advice that I would like to give to all of you is that do not throw your aligners. So you might feel that, oh, I've worn one aligner and now I'm on the second and the job of the first one is over, so let me just throw it away. Or it's looking old and yellow, so let's just get rid of it. Please do not do that. Just wash it off, brush it off with toothpaste and put it in its original packing, safe with you. Because when COVID happened, okay, till a point I was wearing my aligners. I reached my 14th aligner, but sometime in the middle, my dad got COVID, and it was, I've spoken about it in a separate video, and it was a very stressful time for us. And I was not wearing my aligners. I did not have time for anything that time. So I was not wearing my aligners then, and I also have something called endometriosis, which again I've spoken about on my YouTube channel in a separate video. And I would get a lot of pain during my periods, so much so that there were times when I was rushed into emergency in the hospital. So those were the times I was not being able to wear my aligners. And I'm so glad that I had the previous aligners, because after reaching to the 14th aligner, like the end of my first phase, I had to go back to, I think, the 8th or the 10th aligner. So I had to repeat those aligners all over again. So imagine if I wouldn't have that. I mean, financially it would be like I would be in such a soup, right? Another issue that I would face when I would step out is when I would put makeup on. So I would have lipstick on, and that lipstick, I don't know how, every time it would get transferred to my aligner. So my aligners, so my teeth aligners, always had lipstick on them. And I don't know how. Is it me or does that happen to everyone? I really don't know. So COVID obviously played a very big role in putting my entire Invisalign treatment to a halt. In any case, the Invisalign braces would come from the US, from Invisalign itself. So, everything was closed, so you couldn't do much, right? So the doctor had just told me that I had to continue wearing my 14th aligner, but she reduced the time. So she told me that I could just wear it for like 8 hours a day, and I could choose if I wanted to wear it through the day or if I wanted to wear it like overnight. And I chose overnight because I would be shooting through the day, so that made more sense for me. And another point I would like to bring up is that I got a tooth extracted, right? A tooth removed. Now there were several benefits and good points for doing that, which even my dentist shared with me. So it was a decision that we took together that, okay, I am going to remove a tooth. But the only thing is that, it creates a gap. It has created a gap in my lower jaw. So sometimes I still question my decision that, whether I should have not gone for the tooth extraction just because the gap still hasn't gone. So that is a little bit of a concern for me. So yeah, in fact, that is the biggest concern for me, even more than the food sticking. The gap is the biggest concern for me because I just want this gap to go. Like, that doesn't look nice. And that is again an added reason of why I am conscious of my smile. Now enough with the problems, guys. Let's get on talking about positive things about the entire treatment. So definitely the treatment made a lot of difference to the alignment of my teeth. I do feel that my teeth look a lot better. In fact, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you through the scans that were done before the treatment and that were done in the middle of the treatment, and how they're going to look after the treatment. So you will know exactly like a before and after. So you would know like what the progress has been till now and what is the future progress that's going to be. And hopefully this will make you feel more confident and you will be able to make a decision about wanting to get this treatment. Because I know those issues, like all the points that I've mentioned above are there, but that's fine, right? If you want proper alignment and if you want your smile by the end of it to look better, so you have to go through the journey. And obviously because they are transparent aligners, so for adults like us, it's a brilliant solution, to this problem. So since you've not had, so if you're someone who's not had braces as a child and you feel the need for it right now, it's a perfect treatment to go for, because people really can't make out that you're wearing braces. And plus, exactly when you step out, it's actually a very good conversation starter. I can't tell you how many people I have connected with and had conversations with over transparent braces and aligners. By sharing my entire journey of the Invisalign treatment, I've actually made friends on social media, because so many girls have written to me and asked me about the treatment, or they've shared their experience. And it's interesting because we kind of like keep a check on each other and keep messaging, oh, where are you at and where am I at. So yeah, it's great. At the end of the day, if you ask me if I recommend this treatment, I would definitely say yes, especially if you need it. But I would ask you and recommend you to wait till COVID is completely over, so that you can go for your appointments and the aligners and everything can come without any hassle. So guys, I just got the packets out to show you. So this is my entire packet of all the old aligners, and you can see they have been worn and they're yellow and they have lipstick on them or whatever but I have them all. And these are my sets of all the new aligners. So yeah, save them. And that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and this video was helpful and informative. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Lots of love.